Hey lovely people, so today I'm going to show you how to do a fall look, and this is the look that I'm trying to show you. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and I'm going to get right into it. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my lids, and I'm taking the Milani eyeshadow primer, and this one is in 01 Nude, and I'm just going to take a little dollop of that on my finger, and I'm just going to put that on each eye, over each eyelid. So I'm just blending it all over the eyelid and making sure it goes all the way up to the brows. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this shade right here. That's MFEO. Don't know what that stands for. But I'm gonna go ahead and take some of that shade, and I'm gonna put this in the crease. So just right above, underneath the brow. So I'm just blending that in. I'm gonna take more of that shade, tap off the excess, and then put that where I had it. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade. This is called Pooter. So I'm gonna take the shade Pooter on the same brush, and I'm gonna apply that a little bit lower than where I had the previous shade, so just inside the crease, so like that. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna take the shade Pooter, and I'm gonna apply it into the crease on the other eye. I'm now gonna take this shade. This is Hilster. I'm gonna take Hilster. Oh, you guys can see. I didn't realize. Okay, so I'm gonna take the shade Hilster. So the shades I used were this one's MFEO. So that was what I used in the underneath the brow, and then I used the shade Pooter in my crease, and then I'm gonna be using the shade Hilster on the outer V to darken up the eye a little, to create kind of a smoky look. So I'm just gonna take that shade Hilster, and I'm gonna apply that on the outer V. As you guys can see, that kind of creates like a smoky look, which I like. I might have to go in with a darker shade because this doesn't look as dark as I want it to be. Yeah, I want it to be a little darker. So I'm gonna go ahead and with the shade right here, and that is the shade Twerk. So just taking the shade Twerk. And applying that on the outer V. Yeah, that's so much better. That is what I want. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and cut my crease using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer that I normally do. So I'm gonna take the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, put a little bit on my hand right here to use as a palette, and then I'm gonna take my take a small flat brush and just cut the crease. Okay, so I cut my crease, and now I'm gonna go ahead and take the shade. I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's called Creamsicle, and it's like this really beautiful gold shimmer. And I'm gonna take my my other flat brush. I'm gonna take this. It's like a medium-sized flat brush, and I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna use this brush to apply Creamsicle on top of my lid. So I'm just taking Creamsicle and I'm gonna apply it on my lid where I cut my crease. I love these shimmers, they're so creamy. I don't know why I'm tapping off the excess. You don't need to tap off the excess with these because they're just creamy shadows. Okay, I'm gonna do the same to the other lid. Okay, so I have the top done, top of my eyelids done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my eyeliner and do a quick wing line. And I'm using the NYX Super Skinny Eye Marker. Okay, so I now have my eyeliner done, and now I'm going to go ahead and do my base, my foundation. And I'm going to take the, as usual, I'm going to take the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Foundation in 475. I forget what 475 is. I think it's Sun Beige, but I don't remember. I'll put it down below. But yeah, 475. And I'm going to take my Papa Beauty Sponge, and I'm going to apply that all over my face. So I'm going to take a little bit on my hand, and I'm just going to put that I'm going to put that on my cheek area. blend using my pop-up sponge. And I'm going over my sponge very lightly, not like, you know, being really rough with it, because when you're, the key to, you know, the product really staying on your face is, or using up as much product as you can, is really tapping lightly, because when you tap hard with the sponge, it absorbs some of the product. So you want to tap lightly. Okay. So as you can see, it really is working because it's not a lot of product is coming on the sponge. It's not being absorbed by the sponge. Okay. All right, next I'm gonna take some on my chin. So I do use a slightly orange foundation, yellow foundation, because I have a lot of discoloration, and you know, it really helps. Using a yellow based foundation helps to kind of neutralize the discoloration. So that's why I like using a more yellow foundation, because usually neutral foundations make me look kind of grayish in certain areas. So, you know, I've kind of learned to do that. Yeah, and normally when I go to do my makeups elsewhere, they usually put a very neutral foundation on me, but I always like to do yellow foundation. I feel like that makes me look a lot less discolored. As you can see, it did neutralize like all my discoloration. So yeah, I like that. I like how that looks, and I'm gonna just take a little bit and apply that near my nose area, the corners of my nose. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some on my forehead. I'm gonna do that off camera because I'm not showing my hair. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera. So I went ahead and did my forehead off camera, and now I'm gonna go ahead and do my contour. So I'm gonna take the Wet n Wild contour, the dual-ended contour stick in medium tan, and I'm gonna take the contour end and just put that, make a line where I wanna cut my cheeks, or kind of draw my cheeks in. So I'm just gonna do that on the other side. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna take the Morphe brush. This is M536. I'm just gonna blend out the contour. I'm using a light hand because I don't want the contour to move the foundation underneath. So I'm just gonna lightly blend using a very light hand. I like how that looks. So you see that blended really nicely, but I used a light hand. I didn't go like, you know, super rough with it because I don't want to move the product underneath my contour. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. so now I'm gonna go ahead and do my, I probably should have done this before the contour, but just a note that you should probably do the eye concealer and dry concealer before you do contour, because usually, you know, if you go in with like a lot of contour, it can cover up the I mean, if you go in with a lot of under eye concealer, it can cover up the contour, so you want to go in with a lot. I mean, you want to go in with the eye concealer before the contour. Okay. See what I mean? It's like almost covering up the contour, almost like the top part of it. So that's why I like to go in with concealer before I do any other thing like contour or blush. Makes sense, right? Okay, so I'm now gonna take some setting powder and I'm going to set my under eye. To set my under eye, I'm gonna be using the Coty Airspun setting powder, and this one is in translucent. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of that. So I'm just taking some powder on both sides of the brush, tapping off the excess because you don't want so much powder on your face. You just want like the tiniest amount on your face. So I'm gonna take the powder and just put it underneath. I'll do it on both sides. Okay, so that's a lot of powder, but I'm going to be wiping it off once it kind of sets. Okay, so just going to wait a little bit and then wipe it off afterwards. I'm now going to wipe off the powder that I had on before. I'm just swiping it off my face, so just like that. And this powder is amazing, and like instantly like smooths everything where you put it. So okay, so next I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my eye look, and I'm gonna take this shade right here. That is the shade, that's the shade Pooter, and I'm gonna take a small pointed brush like this one, and I'm gonna take that shade and put it underneath my eye. So I'm just taking the shade Pooter and first top off the excess and then put it underneath right there. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna gonna darken up the under eye a little bit with the shade. I'm gonna use the shade right here, Hillster. Darken up the under eye with the shade Hillster. This is gonna create a smoky effect. I'm gonna take this pencil in Whiskey. This is the Urban Decay 24-hour glide on pencil, and I'm gonna take that on my waterline. Now I'm gonna do the inner corner, and I'm gonna take another pointed brush, and I'm gonna apply the shade right here. This is the shimmer Sissy. So I'm gonna take the shade Sissy and apply that on the inner corner of my eye. It's so bright. Wow. Okay, so I have my eye makeup done. I do have remaining the mascara, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this Essence Lash Mascara. I'm just gonna apply that to my lashes. I'm gonna also do the same to my bottom lashes. I'm gonna apply a second layer of mascara to my top lashes. Okay. So I have everything done. Now I'm gonna put on my blush, and I'm gonna be taking this Morphe brush, JH06, and Buxom Wanderlust blush in Seychelles. I'm just gonna take, like, swirl it in there and apply, like, in this area. I love this blush. You know, it has a little bit of shimmer in it, so it makes your cheeks glow. It's really beautiful. It really brings your face to life. Okay, so doing the same thing on the other side. Okay, so that looks good. And I'm now gonna do my lips. So I'm gonna do a more like mauve-y, or no, sorry, I'm gonna do more like orangey lip that kind of matches with the eye look. So I'm gonna go ahead and take, let's see, where is, oh, I'm gonna take this Lord & Berry lip liner, and this is their ultimate lip liner in nude. So I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips using the color Nude. Okay. So now that I have my lips lined, I'm gonna go ahead and take the this lipstick. This is the e.l.f. Seriously Satin Lipstick in Cider. So I'm gonna take that and just apply that on my lips. Okay, so now that I have my lips done, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows real quick. I forgot about it. I usually do my eyebrows in the beginning, but I forgot to do that this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows real quick. Oh, and I'm taking the NYX Professional Micro Brow Pencil in Espresso. And I'm taking the brush side and just kind of spreading it in my brows, running the product into my brows. Okay, so that's all for today's look. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my outfit and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm done. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoy doing this fall look for you guys. I think it's very simple, easy to do. And let me know down below if there's anything else you want me to show you how to do for the fall. I'm going to be doing a lot more fall looks coming up, so yeah, let me know down below if there's anything specific that you want me to do. But hope you guys had fun, and yeah, I hope that you try this on yourself and let me know how it goes. I had a lot of fun and hope you do too. But yeah, till next time, bye.